Hello and welcome back to Artful Minds. My name is Anka, I'm a visual artist and technical art director, and today I would like to share with you how you can make your art more and more creative with storytelling techniques. For that, I'm going to show you how I applied 6 storytelling techniques in order to create my latest artwork, the double. So let's get started. Technique number 1. Build emotion. Start by making your viewer feel. When someone first looks at your art, the goal is to spark an emotion. It could be happiness, sadness, comfort, or even discomfort. It's entirely up to you. In order to spark an emotion through my art, I often turn to anatomy because, let's face it, people have an inborn reaction to seeing other people. Faces are incredibly powerful in this regard, but I also love using hands. Hands can be deeply expressive. A tense, gripping hand, or a relaxed, open one, can instantly resonate with emotions we all recognize. In the double, I begin with a face that's split in two, like a fractured statue. By drawing these parts separated, I can also give the impression that they are slightly rotated at different angles, which will also make the viewer find it a little bit uncomfortable. It's this type of tension that hooks people, making them interested in the story that you're telling. Technique number 2, delay expectations. Once you've stirred up emotions, the next step is to keep your audience guessing. This technique, often called frustrated waiting, works by building expectations while delaying their resolution. It creates a sense of suspense and even mild frustration as the viewer tries, but fails, to predict where the story is headed. While this technique is commonly used in film and literature, it can be also powerful in drawing. In the double, I create this sense of delayed expectation by introducing an entirely unexpected character, the tentacles of an octopus. This surprising element challenges the viewer's initial understanding of the drawing and makes them pause to reconsider. Why are these tentacles here? How do they connect to the split-faced woman? It's this sense of unresolved mystery that keeps them engaged and wanting to explore the story further. In storytelling, conflict is key. So we are now looking at technique number 3, how to create conflict. In my artwork The Double, the clash between two contrasting elements, the serene, timeless quality of the statue-like woman and the organic, otherworldly presence of the tentacles, creates a narrative conflict that helps pulling viewers in. It makes them ask questions like, what is the symbolism of the octopus? What does this woman have to do with it? Are they opposing forces or somehow connected? Technique number 4, the paradox of choices. I guess you could call this a self-invented technique, but it's rooted in a truth that we encounter not only in movies and literature, but also in our everyday life. Too many choices can often lead to confusion, indecision, or even the wrong decision. In my artwork The Double, I explore this paradox by inviting the viewer into a maze of dualities. Clarity versus confusion, individuality versus mimicry, blindness versus overwhelming sight. The split-faced woman seems now to be facing a freedom of choice. Why doesn't she reach out for the possibility of sight? Why are her eyes empty, lifeless, as if she's frozen in stone, and yet she's surrounded by symbols of vision, tentacles with eyes representing the overwhelming potential to see and understand? This visual conflict asks the viewer to ponder. Does having endless possibilities truly set us free? Or does it sometimes leave us paralyzed, unsure which path to take, maybe even blind? And if you like this type of content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Technique number 5, leaving an open door. This technique is about embracing the unknown, much like the open endings we often find in books or movies. By leaving certain elements unsolved, you invite the viewer to become an active participant in interpreting your work. In my artwork, The Double, I use this approach by presenting the main character and the surrounding tentacles as if they are emerging from a mysterious glass marble, or perhaps a droplet. Is it all a memory, a curse? Did everything originate from this marble? Or is it simply a fragment of something larger? The uncertainty is deliberate, encouraging viewers to bring their own questions, theories, and emotions into the narrative. By leaving an open door, the story doesn't end when the viewer steps away from the artwork. It continues to unfold in their mind, making the experience personal and unique. Last but not least, let's talk about contrasts. While my artwork The Double is rendered entirely in black and white, a classic contrast, contrasts in storytelling go far beyond color. They create depth and tension, adding layers to the narrative. In my case, I'm choosing the contrast of structure versus flow. The overall artwork feels highly organic, with flowing lines and natural shapes, but I chose to set this against a rigid, grid-like background of black and white stripes. This deliberate clash between order and chaos, life and stillness, draws the viewer in and challenges them to find meaning in the oppositions. Contrasts like this are a powerful way to keep the story alive and evolving in the viewer's imagination. Thank you for watching this, and I truly hope you enjoyed learning about storytelling techniques and how you can apply them in your own art. And let me know in the comments what your favorite storytelling technique is, and what else would you like to learn about how to tell a story throughout your artwork. And stay creative. Until next time.